Hello and welcome to a new video blog from bestselfexperience.com. Today I'm going to give you the first ingredient to a no-fail, burn out yourself recipe. So the first ingredient to burning yourself out is believing that you need to fix everything and everyone. It is especially believing that we have to fix everything based on what we're told people need from us. If you've come to this website, you are most likely someone who cares about the world, about other people. A lot of us who care, we have a tendency to take the responsibility of the world's problems onto our shoulders. Whether it is conscious or subconscious, we believe that we are the ones to fix all the problems that come our way. We are engaged with other people and the stuff they're facing, which is great, but it can also get too much at times. And we may even believe that the way to fix other people's problems is to help based on what we're told people need from us, as opposed to basing it on who you actually are and what you're actually best at. What I used to do, and I still catch myself doing this, was whenever someone would come to me with a problem or a dilemma, I would hold on to these stories for a long time, analyzing, thinking, feeling, putting myself into the shoes of the other person, really getting into the depth of the problem at stake. Now, I see myself as a good problem solver, and a while back, solving and analyzing was basically the essence of my full-time job. But while I was doing all of this thinking and feeling and problem solving and analyzing, the other person had already moved on. They had moved beyond their problem. They actually just needed to let go of some steam, or they just really needed to be heard in order to gain more clarity about their problems. So all this thinking and analyzing other people's problems and all the what can I do to help thinking was not serving anyone. I was simply thinking way too hard as to what the best solution would be to help this particular person who had come to me. I was spending all of my mental and emotional energy on another person's problem and was not serving anyone. As mentioned earlier, I was simply overthinking how it could help, and I was losing a lot of energy. Now, we all help people differently, and it is important to know that each and every one of us are transformational catalysts for each other, simply by being who we truly and authentically are. So here's an example. In a session that I had with a private client of mine a couple of months ago, one of the things that came up for this client during our session was that she was actually helping a lot of people just by giving them space to talk and be listened to. It wasn't necessarily the contents of the advice she was giving out that was helping other people. It was the fact that she was able to help people open up. She had not realized this about herself, and she was incredibly relieved to know that her ability to listen was in fact the way that she had already helped a lot of people and the way in which she would continue to be there for other people. She was so relieved because she finally discovered that she did not have to do anything. All she had to do was be. And even better, she just had to be herself and be who she truly deeply was down inside. She did not have to fix anything. She did not have to give any advanced technical advice. She didn't even have to say anything to people who came to her. She had always been nervous as to whether she was actually giving good advice, whether she said the right things, whether she was smart enough to actually help the people who came to her. She was spending a lot of energy thinking about whether she was actually being sufficient, whether she was being helpful. But all she had to do was create a safe space in which the other person could open up. That was what she was best at. That was her authentic self. That was her unique way of being there for other people. So I spoke to this client recently, and what had come out of our session is now working wonders for her. She's not spending all her energy thinking about what she can do for her friends or those people who come to her with problems, or whether she's good enough to help other people. She's actually gaining energy from knowing that she's helping the people that come to her just by creating a space for them to listen. And lately, she's been attracting a lot of people who really just need someone who's willing to listen. And to her, this is a beautiful gift because she gets to experience who she truly is, and she gets to give back by being herself and standing in her own authenticity. Now, for others, it may be different. Other people have other skills and ability in terms of how they help other people and how they're there for other people. But even though our unique skills and gifts may be different, the fact that we help each other by being ourselves counts for everyone. The more you are able to be yourself and stand in your own authenticity, the more you are able to give to others without burning yourself out. So if you want to know more about what unique gifts and skills you have, and if you want to be there for other people, including yourself, without losing more energy, without burning yourself out, I'll welcome you to book a breakthrough burnout session with me. In these sessions, I will look at who you are at soul level, so who you are beneath all those layers of beliefs and thoughts and limitations that we have or that we may buy into. Knowing who you are at soul level provides a major sense of relief for many, as they no longer have to be someone they're not. Remember, it takes a lot of energy to be someone you're not. The more you align yourself to who you truly are, the more energy you will gain. To read more about these breakthrough burnout sessions with me, or to book a session, you can visit my website at www.bestselfexperience.com. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. Bye for now.